About being fat, and like black comedians tend to do jokes about being fat, or black, excuse me. This may come as a bit of a shock to some of you, but I'm neither fat nor black. I'm a skinny white guy. And skinny white guys do jokes about how bad they are at sex, but I can't really do those either, because I'm really good at sex. I just did that to hit it. Boo. Oh, there we go. I just did that to hit on everyone in the audience. Okay, well, I'll start by telling you guys some things about myself. When asked to describe myself, I say succinct. Whenever I eat better than sex cake, I'm always a gentleman and let the lady finish first. I want to get a license plate on my car that says 666 KKK and then see how long it takes someone to key it. I think that'd be fun. I play a lot of video games. My ultimate goal, though, is to play a video game that is so good it gives me PTSD. And I just scarred for life from it. I want to buy some like Da Vinci's and Van Gogh paintings to hang up. Not because I'm particularly interested in them as painters, I just want people to think I'm sophisticated. That seems like a good way to do it. Sometimes I wonder what Lou Bega's up to. Like, is he still on Mambo number 5, or has he progressed to 6 at this point? I'd like to think he's 6. Skipping ahead here. Nothing makes me more uncomfortable, and I feel like this goes for most people. So I'm walking down the street, and some guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, have you heard the good news about Jesus?" And I'm like, "Yes, I have. Have you heard the good news about Oscar Mayer Ballpark Franks? They've got twice as much meat as regular Franks, and 15% fewer assholes, unlike this street, where I'm trying to go about my day." I like that hooting and yelling is an acceptable form of approval at like concerts or just really anything where you can't go up and greet the performer individually. So I want to expand on that. Thank you. So next time you're with the in-laws and they say something that you really approve of, just be like, "Yeah! All right! I love meatloaf." You know, whatever's going on. I got a haircut recently and they gave me a receipt. As if I wanted to return the haircut. I didn't really know why. I got seriously injured a couple years ago, and I was on crutches for a while. Man, everybody got real quiet for that. Man. All right. So anyway, so I was on crutches for a while, and this is how every conversation goes when you're seriously injured. "Hey, how'd that happen?" So then you tell them, like, "Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Did you get one of those handicap parking passes? Do you want to go shopping later? Good spots." Sometimes I like to make a playlist for when I'm getting my moves on. The thing is, the songs I pick out always seem good in theory, and then they never work in practice. Like, my love life is like communism in that respect. But sometimes I think I got a really good one, and everything's going fine, and all of a sudden, "My cock is much bigger than yours." And she's like, "Why do you have a song on there about your cock being bigger than someone else's that you're making out with?" And it gets a little uncomfortable. I'm going to take an unpopular stance here and say that I really like drinking. Oh wait, sorry, that was still in from when I was playing in an elementary school. But anyway, I turned 21 recently, and when you turn 21, everybody wants to buy you drinks and alcohol. And you're like, "Well, this is cool, but where were you last year? I can get this stuff myself now. Like, you really don't need to do this." So, I mean, like, once we found that out, once we had access to alcohol, though, I mean, my roommate and I went to class drunk a couple times. By a couple, I mean a lot. And a lot of times it was a good idea, because let's face it, class is a little boring sometimes. So, the one time, I fell asleep in class, but I was in the middle of texting someone, and what I put was, "Man, my dick is going to get..." And I'll never know what my dick was going to get, because I just couldn't finish the text, I fell asleep in the middle of it. But texting is a source of endless amusement to me. Like, I got T9 on my phone because, well, it's kind of a piece of crap. And some of the word choices it picks out are kind of weird. Like, I was typing Walmart earlier, and I was like, WAL, and it gave me Y2K. Has anyone talked about that in 10 years? I feel like that's a little redundant now. Or another time, my stepbrother Brian was texting me about how much his day sucked. And just to rub it in his face, I was going to be like, "It sucks to be Brian." And my phone's like, "It sucks to be Asian." I was like, "Oh, that was a little rude of you, phone." Another time I was typing landscapers and it just said Mexicans. Like, it was not nice. Something else about me, I really like singing in the shower. And let's face it, I mean, everybody's got their own favorite artist to sing in the shower, but for me, it's Ray Charles. Especially when I get shampoo in my eyes. Then I'm all like... That's my best Ray Charles shampoo in the eyes impression. I saw a dog treat bag, and it's like, there are 5 types of snacks in this bag. There's pork, chicken, beef, lamb, and bacon. Does the dog really care? Is he like, man, I've had beef the past 3 nights. It better be some fucking chicken tonight, because that's really what I want. I don't know, I guess not. There's a certain lack of responsibility that comes with your genes that I really like. Like people are like, well, I can't help it that I'm fat, it's in my genes. Well, I can't help it I'm an alcoholic, it's in my genes. I'm going to expand on that and be like, baby, I gotta put it in your butt. It's in my genes. Thanks for the claps. I moved recently, and it kind of makes me feel primal. I'm like, yeah, there's no laundry detergent in the new world of 24th Street. Alright, what else is in here? I'm thinking about getting an assault weapon pretty soon and then going to work. Those things are unrelated. I'm gonna buy the gun, take it home, lock it up, and then go to work. They're no way correlated. But anyway, that kind of reminds me of something actually. I want kids, not right now, I just want to practice. But I feel like the gun is going to come really handy when those kids get in those awkward preteen stages. You know, especially girls, so let's face it, like junior high girls are just bitchy. So when she starts whining, I'm just going to take out the gun and clean it. And be like, oh really? She said that to you. Do you want me to go talk to her? Or her loved ones? Well, actually, when she brings over her first boyfriend, be like, Dad, this is Jake. Be like, howdy, Jake. Do you know how fast this AK-47 can shoot 7.62 by 39 millimeter bullets? 600 rounds per minute, Jake. Isn't that fascinating? Anyway, I'm going to kind of close with this one, I guess. I've always wondered how old technology has to be before the Amish can use it. Like, I mean, they have like cotton gins and things like that, right? And like carriages, so like 300 years? So like 300 years they're gonna be like, oh man, Windows XP. I'm so pumped for this! Thanks guys, I'm gonna hand it over to Nick now.
Woo!
It's happening now. Hi guys, this is my first night doing stand-up, so be nice. Actually, my friend Forrest, his uncle, had a little bit of advice on that. He said, if you tell a joke and if you tell all your jokes and nobody laughs, just drop your pants, and people will probably laugh at that. So, you know, consider that a threat. Okay, you're off the hook now, see? Just that easy. So I was getting really stressed out preparing for the show tonight. You know, I got all dressed up and I had to get all my green on, and I was putting on my belt and I realized something very serious. I am in the inter-notch zone. I think a few of us have been there. It's where you need to either gain a few pounds or lose a few pounds, because at one notch it's kind of loose, kind of scraggly. You move it to the next one, and your internal organs start pouring out of your ass like ketchup. So anyway, I was driving to the Des Moines Social Club tonight, and they just fixed up a pothole on our street. They have a very strange way of fixing potholes. They put metal sheets just on this right over the pothole, which I feel like just makes the opposite problem, because here's you driving down the street when there's a pothole. Now, when they put on the metal sheet, it's exactly. It doesn't fix the problem. It just makes it different. I've been spending a lot of time on the road for the past 3 days. I made a 16-hour trip to Michigan, and so I was relying heavily on my GPS unit. These things are fantastic. Literally, probably the best thing since sliced bread. that comparison has always been a little strange to me. I always wonder, like, what they had before sliced bread. Like, when they, even at the meeting where they pitched sliced bread, hey, guys, we gotta check this out. I wonder if the guy was like, wow, this is amazing, this is the best thing since we didn't have anything nice before now. But it's okay. I have a very love-hate relationship with my GPS unit. Like, sometimes I feel like I know where I'm going better than my GPS unit does. And I think my GPS unit holds it against me personally. Like, sometimes I swear to God, I hear a note of condescension when it says, recalculating route. Asshole. Like, they already have GPS units that have multiple voices, but I'm waiting for them to have artificial intelligence so I can switch that, and they're going to put a condescending tone in there. And it's just going to be like, yeah, turn left here, you know, if you want to. I'm just a computer. Whatever, I don't even care. It also has a nice thing that estimates my ETA. It tells me I'm going to get there at 4:59. Does anyone else look at that as a challenge? Like, I'm just like, yeah, bet I can do it at 4:20. But my GPS unit has caught on to it. It's like, yeah, all right, I'll bet you could. It's like 4 o'clock, and I'm in Iowa City. It's like, I bet you can get there at 4:20. I'm like, bring it on, bitch. Whatever, you can get there in 20 minutes. It's not like the laws are there for a reason. Damn it, condescending me. Okay, so I saw while I was driving, I also saw a billboard. It was for a jewelry store, and it said, diamonds, that'll shut her up. At first I was really appalled because, you know, I'm sort of a feminist, and I'm like, yeah, what the hell, guys? And then I was like, does it work? And I was about halfway through ordering 2 boxes of diamonds to send to Sarah Palin's house before I realized she's already married, so whatever. Speaking of relationships, and this is my last thing for tonight, I'd like to talk to you about high school dances because I love high school dances. And formal dances in general. But here's how it's related. Because we live in a total man's world. Let's face it. And that really shows up when you have the flower things. And yes, I'm aware that those are called corsages and boutonnieres. Some people call them all corsages, and that's just about standards. But really, for men, it's really easy. You just like hold out the arm and then you just slip it on there, just like that. For women, we make them go through like freaking bomb defusal. They're getting in there and they've got the pin and the flower, and like it's really awkward for like 3 minutes. And like every hand job I've gotten in my life, it ended with, look, I'll just finish it myself. Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.